My name is Sribhahyam and currently I am pursuing my MBA in IM3J. Today I am going to share my views on demonetization and its impact on Indian economy. So demonetization happened on November 8 and in one go about 86.7% of the currency was withheld. Basically 500 and 1000 rupee notes were withheld. So what is the immediate impact anyone would ask? You can say that GDP. So GDP in the previous quarter was around about 7.6%, and in this quarter, because of the withheld in the money supply, you can say that each and every one, almost many of them were expecting the GDP would be decreasing by 1.5 to 2 percentage points. However, it only decreased by 0.6 and settled around 7% for this quarter. So now let's see the effect of demonetization on the sector by sector basis. First, coming into the agricultural sector. Agricultural sector, we can say that in the month of November and December, basically it is a rabi season, and people would sow crops at that time. So when this happened, for about 1 to 2 weeks, since people did not have cash, the sowing for that particular period of time reduced. However, if we see the entire season as a whole, the November, December, and everything, with the comparison to the previous season, that means 2015 November December, we can say that it has in fact increased about 2 to 3%. So on the whole, it did not affect as much. Now, coming to the banking sector, it helped the banking sector a lot, because since now the money was coming into the system, the banks had more money to lend. So what we can say is that the lending rates decrease. So this will help in the propelling of the economy, you can say. Now coming to the automobile sector, if we consider the sector in a broad segments as cars and two-wheelers, we can say that about 80 to 90% of the cars, they are basically financed by banks. So this did not affect as much. However, the two-wheeler segments, since most of the transactions were in cash, and that too especially in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, we can say that the sale of these goods affected a lot. But although the automobile sector has picked up again, as we can see in the recent industrial data. Now, coming to the real estate sector and the cement sector, we can see that the buildings in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, most of them are dealt in cash. Since the cash was wiped out, the construction and everything in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities especially was quite reduced. So this was like we can say it was a decent effect on the cement sector as a whole. Now, the consumer business and the B2B business, if we can say, since most of the transactions which take place over here are in digital form, this did not affect as much. Now, coming to the tourism sector, we can say that now in the month of November and December, it is a right month for tourism, and since the cash was banned at this particular point of time, the sector as a whole, we can say that it did get affect. We can say quite a bit because of the ban in the cash. Now we have seen the effect of demonetization on a sector by sector basis. Now, what else did this demonetization help in doing? It helped in wiping away the black money. Like basically, it's in a process, we can say, or we can say at least it's a start. And wiping out the fake currency, especially. If we see the fake currency, almost about 1 million notes, about 250 to 300 notes are fake, which is not good for the economy, and especially the black money also. Since most of them was dealt in cash, it was not under the purview of the government, so the tax gets eroded easily. So now because of this one, most of them come into the tax net. We can say that the tax base has increased as a whole. And if we say black money and the fake currency and everything, say suppose we push about 50,000 crore or 1 lakh crore or anything by that estimates and all. Now, if that comes back to the system, we can say that this was not actually present. So this particular money, we can say it is a direct windfall gain for the government. Now, and the third, we can say our country is major importer of the gold, and we wanted it to reduce a big time, because this would affect the economy. So what the previous things they could not do, but demonetization did. It helped in the decrease in the import of gold, because people did not have cash to buy it. So if we see the effect of demonetization as a whole, all the major sectors did not get affected as much as it did, but we can say that majority of the public has come under the preview of the tax net, and the black money and the fake currency, it has caused a complete eruption, a complete erosion of the fake currency, and the black money also, it gave a major push to it, like all for all, especially for all the people who are hiding it and all. So we can say that the demonetization did have a quite a positive effect on Indian economy, and it will show in even in the months, and it will have a much longer positive effect on the economy, I can say. Thank you.